Johnny boy, what's
How
going
are you,
on?
brother?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Is that me as Einstein?
Yes, sir. Mensar Math, baby. That's what it is.
You got a cool voice, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I should have been on the radio.
Yeah, you should have been. Are you allowed to say what state you're in?
Yeah, I'm in Ohio. Ohio. I'm in Southwest Ohio, Cincinnati.
Oh, you should have came to see me.
You were like up in Cleveland, like I almost or near Cleveland. I almost came up there, but person I was gonna go with, they decided they couldn't go at the last minute. But if you come through Ohio again, man, come through Southwest Ohio. We got a Funny Bone in Liberty, Ohio. It's not too far. Yeah, I'll come out.
All right, I'm gonna be back there in. I'll be back there in the fall.
All right, bet.
But that girl I dated, she was in Cincinnati.
What girl?
I was out there a couple months ago, and we went to that casino out there in Cincinnati.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, and had dinner. You know, it was a nice time.
What do you think? Was that your first time here, or have you been here before?
Well, I've been in Ohio a bunch of times. In fact, that was where the funny story when we were flying back from Cleveland and we were we were in a plane and me and Jim Florentine were just farting nonstop at the flight attendants said they would land the plane if we don't stop.
Okay. Oh, that was in Ohio. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I was just pointing out the hypocrisy. Last night, Shitway does a show crying and bitching about me striking him. But yet he did the same thing to you, didn't he?
Yeah, man, I couldn't believe that Shuli. I mean, I thought this was the Dabble verse, where you bust balls. I made fun of Zen's comedy special. So what? Like, why he strike me? But it wasn't just that, like he struck that stream fine. Okay. I played a video behind your paywall, cool. But then he started striking like several other videos. Like he was like trying to get me kicked off YouTube, which he did. And I mean, I thought that was a little far personally.
Well, so he not only struck the one of you making fun of Log Cabin Larry's comedy set, he also struck other videos of yours.
Oh yeah. He struck. I mean, I don't know if it was everyone, but he definitely struck several other videos. Basically, any video that had a clip from their show, they start striking. Like they could be months old, and he still struck them.
Now, how does that make you feel when you see him crying about me striking him? Like, he claims, well, you weren't being transformative, were you?
Yes, I talked through the whole thing. I basically did what everybody does. You know what I mean? They play the video, they pause it, they talk, they make fun of it, interact with the chat. I mean, I did what everybody does. But like, when did Shuli become the judge of what's transformative and what's not? Like, who gives a fuck what Shuli thinks anyway? Like,
but this is why, and I will use this tape in court if he sues me, because this is the hypocrisy of the shitware. He can strike you. You're doing exactly what he's claiming he does, but he doesn't find that what you did to be transformative, but only he's allowed to do it.
Right. And you know what? It's so crazy because when this whole thing started, you had a similar argument. You were like, these shows are behind my paywall.
Yes.
They even have a drop of you saying behind my paywall. They play all the time. And it was from you making the same argument that they're making. This was behind my paywall. He couldn't have, streamed it. But then the other side of it is like, they've been lying. Like, I don't know anybody. I don't know Shuli. I live in Ohio. I don't know any of these guys.
Yeah.
But like, you hear, people saying, oh, Shuli is a liar. Shuli's lying. I don't know. I mean, I just see the show. But then when you get on the other side of it and you see this guy just like lying about you, like some shit that you actually know happened, like he's just saying that I just played the stream. I didn't comment on it. I just played it. Like I just downloaded the stream and I just played it on my channel. Like that's what he claims I did, which couldn't be further from the truth. I don't know who's in the chat, but like I bet you there's people in this chat that were there when I was doing this. I could tell you like that's completely not what happened.
It is fucking. It is amazing. I mean, and for him to sit and whine, and meanwhile, let me tell you something, Mensa. He has played my stand up so many fucking times and goofed on it, but he can't handle it when you do it to one of his guys, huh?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, truly, he can't take it when people goof on him. I guess, man. I don't know what it is. Like, his show. If you go in his chat, it's just like sanitized. Like, there's nobody there that is like anti. Like, he's like at the only show where there's nobody there that's like anti his show. They got a show called Point Dabble Point where everybody agrees with each other. Like, where's the counterpoint? Like, they stay in their bubble, and it's whatever.
Yeah, I know. Well, I call it pointless babble point because the whole point of a point counterpoint, it's supposed to be one side and then the opposing side.
Right.
That's not how they do it. They need ball washer after ball washer to come and say what they do is right. You know what I mean, dude?
I mean, and it's funny because their best shows are the ones with when somebody is going against them, like when they have Vince the lawyer on the show. Like that was the best point.
Yeah, I agree because at least Vince is not gonna, he's not back. He's not gonna sit and fucking agree with everything they say.
Right.
It's fucking. I mean, so when did you get even involved in this whole nonsense there, Mensa?
Probably a couple years ago. Like, basically. I was a big Stern fan from back in the day. I used to watch you guys on the E channel before, because Stern wasn't like in my city. Like you couldn't hear him on the radio. I didn't even know it was a radio show, honestly, until like later, because eventually it did come to my city. But I just thought it was a show on E. And like at the time, I was probably like 14 years old. So, they had naked girls on there. So, it was perfect for me at the time. So I just became a huge Howard Stern back then. That led to, all these years later, you just pop up in my algorithm one day and I'm seeing Shuli and I'm seeing Carl and I'm just like, wow. So I'm just like, hey, this might be a chance to like, jump in. It was still kind of a small community. Like I'm a video editor. Like that's my job. That's what I do.
Oh, nice.
I work in production. So, it was like real easy for me to just jump in and start chopping some videos. I can't lie, bro. Like I made videos trolling you. Like
sure.
I don't know if you ever saw any of my videos, but I got popular making compilations of the super chats. People write these trolling super chats or whatever. Yeah. I just made compilations of them, and that's kind of how I became popular. But then there's also a faction of people that don't like me because they feel like my videos like encourage people to give you money, and like there are some people that really hate you and then don't want you to have any money at all. So those people in turn started being pissed off at me.
But you know what's so funny though is that those guys don't even allow any negative super chats. Do you notice that?
I mean, yeah, you don't see anything negative on there. So I don't know if they got somebody filtering it or what's going on. But
no, that's single wide. Anything that is negative, they don't show on the screen. That's how fucking thin-skinned they are. And you got to admit they're Eminem, I'll call you. But you got to admit, I'll read anything. I don't care.
And you know what? You do. And I don't know why you do, because I sure as hell wouldn't. but hey, you do though. I mean, that's a fact, Jack.
I know, because it doesn't bother me what they say. So is it true that because of Shitway strikes, your whole channel got annihilated?
Right. Yeah. So like they struck like, I don't know. I don't remember how many videos. It was like several though, more than 3.
So what did you take? So what did you take on him screaming about me when you know what he did to you?
I mean, it's weird, of course. Like, I mean, he's doing the same things happen to him that he did to me. But I mean, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna say like, "Oh, I was wrong"? He's never gonna
Oh,
do
now
that.
he's saying he's going to sue me now.
You think he actually will?
I don't know, but I mean, I just can't wait to play this tape in court and, and just say, well, this is the guy that he struck who was totally doing the same shit he does to me. And he didn't find it okay then. And how long ago did all this happen?
What was this? I don't know. Maybe like a year ago, probably.
Amazing. Amazing. It is fucking, he's such a piece of shit. It is so amazing to me that he could fucking complain about me and then yet he took your channel down.
I mean, dude, I couldn't believe that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what this community is like, man. Like, I'm not saying it's not a nice community,
No.
basically. Like everybody goops on everybody. So
Yep.
I never thought that he would have struck me over that. Like, I never thought that. What I thought was gonna happen was, they would find out about it, they would talk shit about me, they would, of course, like, fine, whatever. It's fair game. I'm not tripping off that at all. But that's what I thought would happen. I never thought they would have struck my channel. Cause like the Dabbleverse, the whole thing is built on nobody strike anybody's channel. Anybody could strike anybody's channel. You know what I'm saying? If you're a clipper, anybody could strike your channel. Like you could strike people that's clipping your show. Shuli could, Husey could, anybody could, Tukey could, but it's built on nobody does that because we don't believe in doing that. But Shuli is Shuli, man. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, man.
Well, that's where the hypocrisy is because it's like when he does it, it's okay. But if I do it to him, then somehow I'm breaking the law.
Right. He cries about it. He's talking about, oh, you played Zen stand up and commenting on Zen's talking about, oh, I could put that somewhere and make some good money. Like, first of all, slow down. Like, come on, man. You're not like that, Zen. Like, let's be fucking honest. What do you think this was gonna go on Netflix? They was gonna give you $1 million to put this bullshit on Netflix? No. Like you're an open micer, maybe a step above. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Like it was an okay special. Okay. Like you wasn't about to make some money. Maybe you could have got on Pluto or Tubi. The whole thing of them striking me, like he still only got 5,000 views on it, and 4,000 of those views is because of me. So like,
but he struck the other videos he struck in yours. Was that you talking about him or no?
To keep it real, I don't even know. I don't remember. Like you know what? Actually, I do remember one, and I want to ask you about this. So one of the videos they struck is okay. So you remember when they came down to Florida to do that event?
Yeah.
And they went to Stevie Tomatoes to have that
Yes.
meet and greet, right? So one of the videos I made was like, I watched all of that, and it just seemed like they were kind of lying about some shit. So like I made a video and I kind of pointed out like, yo, some of this shit seemed kind of like weird. Like, so I want to ask you this though. So you said that you heard, or I don't know, that somebody was out in the parking lot hiding in a car.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Who did you hear was out there?
I heard that shitware. I think Lady K, they said some were hiding behind a building on the side of the building, okay, and some were in their cars. Because I know that when I walked out at like 20 to 8, like 7:40 at night, I walked out and I literally swear to my life, I looked down to see if I could see any heads in cars. I looked both ways because you don't think if I would have saw one of those fucking assholes, you don't think I would have went up to their car?
I think something will happen for sure. But let me ask you this question. So you and Carl kind of live close together in Florida, right?
Yeah, it's about a mile apart.
Okay. So how far away is the bar from where you live? Like how long would it take to drive there?
Would take me about 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay. So check this out. So if you go back and listen to what they said when it happened, they said Shuli called Carl at 7:05. Okay. And you left at what time? 7:40 something, right?
Yeah, and I left because I didn't first. I don't want to get a DUI. I was there since 5:30, so I was, I wasn't going to stay there till 10 o'clock at night. You know what I mean?
Right. But you left around 7:40 something.
Yeah, 7:40 something. I did wait. I figured they would get if they heard I was there because that guy Doodle whatever took video of me. So I was there.
Right, right.
I was waiting, and I checked in the dining room a few times to see if any of those assholes were there. Because I would have gave them a piece of my mind.
Right.
But they weren't. They would not come in till I left.
So somebody sent them. I think it was a Looney Tunes critic that sent them that video of you.
Yes, that's who it was. Yeah,
of that sent you that video. You. So the story that they told is this: Shuli calls Carl at 7:05 and says, "Hey, I got this video from Looney Tunes critic. John is down there right now."
Okay.
Carl says, "Oh, Carl has his whole dream in his head of I want to go down to the bar. I want to walk up to John and say, 'Hey, let's have that beer that you said you were going to buy me, or whatever.'" That was his dream. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So Carl gets his call 7:05 from Shuli. "Hey, John's down at the bar." Carl then says, "I gathered up everybody that was at my house," which was Chris, I think his wife, Kumi, his girlfriend, and that other dude, Trucker Andy. He said, "We gathered everybody up." Producer Chris jumps in. "We never move faster." That's what he said. "We got in the car." Now, you said it takes 8 minutes to get to the bar from your house, right?
8 minutes.
Okay. So they got a call 7:05. They never move faster. They gathered everybody up at the house.
I see what you're doing there.
They jump in the car.
Yep.
And it takes them 40 minutes to get to Stevie Tomato. Come on, bro. Now, what I'm saying is maybe it was Carl that was hiding in the car. Now, Shuli, I don't think was hiding in the car. Now, I don't fuck with Shuli, but Shuli was in Fort Myers. This is the story they tell.
Even in Fort Myers. But Fort Myers is literally 30 minutes most.
I Google mapped it. It's about 40 minutes away. So, like, Shuli get in there, it makes sense. If they found out at 7:05, okay, he got there a little 7:40, 7:45, that makes sense. Carl, come on, bro. You live 8 minutes away. You found out at 7:05. You never move faster. Like, bro, you should have been at 7:20.
But Em, I'm gonna up the ante here because they all knew that I that I was hanging there every day. Why wouldn't they make it a point to plan on all of them being there at 7?
Because here's why. They thought you had been kicked out of there. The reason why they went there is because they thought that they kicked you out. They thought that they said you couldn't come back. I don't know why. I don't remember
bullshit.
why.
That's bullshit.
That's what they thought. That's why they went there. If they knew that there was a chance that you were going to be there, I personally don't think they would have picked that place.
Of course not.
They would have went somewhere else. But if you go back and listen, like to the shows before that happened, they said it like, "Oh, we heard he was trespassed and couldn't go back. We just want to go and get interviews with people who go to the bar and just ask them about John." Like that was the plan originally. If you go back and listen to the shows before, but then during the whole thing, it gets switched up. "Oh, we want to confront John. Da da da." That wasn't the original plan. The original plan was John gets kicked out of there. He can't go there. We're going to interview bar patrons about and the bar.
Yeah, I don't know where they would think I got kicked out.
I don't remember. They say a lot of stuff like, you got kicked out. Your mom won't let you podcast. Like all this stuff like that turns out later on is like, I mean, that wasn't even nowhere near true at all.
It would never. And you know what's so I mean, can I call you M or Mr. Math?
Yeah, whatever, bro. Call me whatever.
No, because here's the thing. My mother was the one who encouraged me to keep on podcasting. She was like, "John, this is what you love doing. Don't stop doing it." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just getting sick of it, Mom." So it couldn't be more of the opposite. But listen, these assholes will lie about anything, and these fucking sheep in this world will just believe him, you know?
And you know what? I don't even blame them because, like, if you're sick, because that was the same way. I mean, I'm sitting out there. It wasn't that I like believed everything. It was just like I didn't really care. You know what I mean? It just didn't really affect me that much. It was just entertainment. But when you're on the other side and you hear this guy just like lying for like a year, like he didn't talk, he didn't say anything, he just played it. It's just like, bro, like, oh, this is what y'all was talking about. Oh, he just sits there and lies. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now.
Oh man, Shitway will lie about anything. In fact, now they just doxed Vegas Beer Salts Jerry. Don't think for a second that Shitway didn't have his greasy hands in that. Don't think for a second because suddenly Baby Fatso gets the information. Who's aligned with Baby Fatso? Shitway.
That was what was going on with Zumag. I saw something about that. I didn't really know what it was though.
So what do you think is going to happen now if not if, when I leave? Do you think it's going to be like, do you think it's going to still just keep going, or do you think people are going to start to lose interest?
I mean, I can't lie, bro. I think at this point, the Dabbleverse is kind of like locked in. It's kind of a community now. So I think even if you do leave, I mean, it won't be as fun. I think it's better when you're here, to keep it real with you. But, you left for like 8 months or 9 months or something before. I mean, it's still here. It ain't going away. It's just going to pivot. It'll go to Grillo probably.
Yeah, I know.
he seems like he's going to be the next guy, but who knows who it's going to be,
I think it'll be either Steve or Rob. I think Carmix maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think people like Rob now, so I don't know. Send Grillo the link, man. I want to talk to all the Stern guys. Who else over there?
I could I could hook you up with whoever you want. So Vince sends a guy to deliver something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tell the guy to leave, and he keeps on knocking. I open the door. I say, leave, else we're going to have a problem. I close the door. He keeps on fucking knocking. What do you want me to do?
I mean, what are you supposed to do, man? I don't know. I mean, they're fucking with you. It's funny. It is, but I don't know what they want you to do with it. I mean, I guess maybe just take the delivery. Yeah, I don't know what you should do.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem, because herein lies the problem, all right? And just bear with me for a second, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's sending me a Heineken, all right?
All right.
Now, and it's just one beer. It's not a case.
Okay.
Okay, one tall boy. First of all, he knows I don't drink Heineken.
Right.
He knows I will never drink Heineken because of the problem I had at K-Rock with Heineken. But he sends something he knows I won't drink. Okay. The real issue that I have is if they just knock and I open the door and they hand me it, fine. The problem is then I have to find my wallet, find my ID. Then most of the time it takes them 5 minutes to be able to scan my driver's license in. So now 10 minutes of my show is gone from me because I'm having to deal with Vince getting his fucking dopamine fix.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, I can't argue with any of that. But I don't know what you can do, bro. You try putting signs on your lawn, on your door.
I have, but Vince tells them ignore the signs.
Can you somehow contact DoorDash and just
take
yourself off the list or something?
I have, and they said that they can't do that.
Oh God, I don't know, bro. Maybe what happens? Have you tried just telling them like, yo, I don't have an ID, so they can't give you the beer if you don't have an ID?
Well, I guess I can say that. Yeah,
just tell them you don't have an ID. They'll leave.
Yeah, but that guy wasn't going to leave anyway because he's in on the prank with Vince.
Yeah, I mean, shit, beat him up then. Fuck it.
Well, that's and Florida is a stand your ground state, so I could if I want.
I mean, shit. At this point, Might as
But
well.
but then I'm the bad guy. Pocky could literally slap somebody on the street, but it's the other guy's fault.
Did you see that, man? That was so funny, man. He almost fell when he threw those fucking glasses.
Yeah, and here's the problem. And he just had quadruple bypass. The last thing he should be doing is engaging in any kind of physical altercation. You know what I mean?
He's gonna die. If somebody punches him, he's gonna fucking die right on the fucking street.
I know. Poche Toche, thanks for the $2. You told him, let's go, dummy. Did nothing wrong. Dude, I asked the guy to leave in Spanish, in English, how many times? Frank Fankerson wearing the same shirt as yesterday, more than 24 hours later. I can smell you from here. First of all, this is the shirt. If you saw Mr. Math, this is the shirt that I opened the water and it spilt all over it, so I took it off.
Yeah,
so,
that's all right.
Yeah, so I really didn't get much wear out of it.
This is so funny, man, because I normally clip in these super chats to make a video. I'm here live when you're reading them. This is fucking wild.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. You can hang out as long as you want. Stuttering John Shitpants, thanks for $2. How did Shitway and Lady King convince people that you're not a good guy? Well, I don't think it's just them. I mean, come on, it's like Mr. Math said, it's a whole community of people. I mean, let's face it. I mean, did you see that Kiana was going to turn on me? Did you see that Rob was going to turn on me? Did you see that Steve Gunga Dum, soon he'll be a homeless bum? Did you see that he was going to fucking turn on me?
Keanu, yes, because I mean, your relationship with Keanu has been fucking fucked up the whole damn time since you goddamn met her. I don't know if you remember how that shit started, but she said she treated you like a child, or what did she say? A kindergartner, yeah. And then you went the fuck off, if you remember that. So like that was at the beginning of your relationship. When you're talking about taking her, you want to take her to France and fuck her up by the Eiffel Tower or some shit.
No, that was Kate.
Oh, was that Kate? No, I think it was Keanu first, though. If I remember correctly.
No. Because Keanu, I hadn't met up until Atlantic City.
Okay, I could be wrong. But yeah, I mean, so Keanu, I mean, if I was you, I mean, I always keep her at like arm's length. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't get too close with Keanu. Who was the other person you said?
Did you see Rob turning?
Oh, Rob. It was 50-50 with Rob probably.
And did you see Steve turning?
So who is that? Who is Steve?
Grillo.
Oh, Grillo. Yo, did you rent him your apartment? Is that the guy you rented your apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to turn on you at some point for that one, man.
Wahapa, thanks for $5. Rumor says you use the homeless male food delivery service called Bum Dash. Hold on. Okay, wait a second. Stay with me. Hold on. Let me read that again. There I am. Rumor says you use the homeless male food delivery service called Bum Dash. Jesus. Oh, is that a Log Cabin Larry joke?
That was off the special. I talked over that when we played it.
How bad was watching that Log Cabin Larry special?
Man, it was okay. So I'm a comedy fan. I like stand up. I watch a lot of stand up, and it was bad. It was really way down there. Like I got a friend that wants to be a stand up, so we go to these open mics.
Yeah.
And it's some of the worst stand up you ever heard in your life at these open mics. And I would say he was like maybe a half a notch above that.
But I just think that all the hypocrisy that he can strike you, but nobody's allowed to strike him.
All right, because he could make some good money with it. That's what he said initially. Well, my thing is this: so they're mad. Like, okay, we put it behind a paywall. People pay for these memberships so they can watch it. Which, I mean, let's be real, nobody pays for those memberships. Everybody gets gifted memberships.
Oh, of course,
nobody's actually paying for it.
All right, what's your take? How is it possible that on every show they have 1,400 viewers.
You know, I don't know how it's possible. I don't know if it's real or not. Now,
It's not real.
Well, hold on. Let me say something. So everybody always talks about what is the name of that couple that always gives them money?
Josh and Kim Johnson.
Josh and Kim Johnson. Okay. Now, this all I can say is this: I don't know if they're real or not, but when I was on YouTube, they used to give me money. They used to say that they were from my city, and they used to know shit about where I live that you probably wouldn't know if you weren't from here. Also, after Shuli struck me to get me off YouTube, they gave me money after that. So it's not Shuli for sure.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the viewers I'm talking about, the 1,400 viewers.
I was saying Josh and Kim Johnson are not. So a lot of people think that they're fake. I personally don't think they're fake. Maybe there's a fake version of them.
Yeah.
But there is a real version of them too. As far as the viewers are concerned, it is extremely weird that they get the same amount of viewers like every time, no matter when they go on. But they only get those viewers when they're doing like an Uncle Rico or a show that's about you. If they're doing like another type of show, like a BS show or a show where they're like making fun of like, you know, people who are disabled or whatever, like they do that sometimes. They don't get that many viewers. They get like 500 or something.
I know, but I think they know that. That's why they buy the 500, you know, for those shows, because they know people wouldn't expect them to get the same amount.
I mean, it could be. It could be. I'm not saying it's not. I just don't know. It looks weird though, for sure.
Poche Toche, thanks for $5. Just be prepared for Pocky to bury you in court. I don't care. Whatever. Tell them. Delivery people are not at fault. Stop abusing. That guy was in on the joke. I mean, come on. It was all on Twitter. He was in on it. Let's see. Johnny Payton, number 8. You can't get restraining order due to free food gifts. I can for harassment of sending people to tape me without my consent everywhere I go. I mean, look at all this shit way it does. I mean, like, isn't it odd? And like anybody, I mean, he's fucking... Oh, they also claim they get 1,400 on Rumble, too. How is that possible? Nobody gets the same amount on Rumble.
They special. They're chosen people, man. You know, they're special. God wants them to have 1,400 viewers, bro.
APAR, restraining order because you can't be funny, Mike. Oh, and by the way, now, what's your take on this? I mean, can't they just get another idea? Like even when you were doing shows, was it just on me, or do you have a variety of things that you did?
I mean, I was doing stuff on them too. That's why they struck me. So, you know, I was starting to diversify for sure. Like in the beginning, you know, like I said, it was you. I can't lie, bro. You know, I made videos about you. Like I said, I did the super chat videos. That was my thing. But then later on, you know, Dabbleverse kind of grew. You know, other people started doing stuff. So, you know, you branch out a little bit here and there. But, you know, Dabbleverse is, especially back then, was mainly about you.
Yeah, no. I'm not, you know, I'm not mad at you. And I just think with shitware, it's gotten to be abusive. Like, it's not, it isn't even, I don't think it was ever comedy, but I'm saying, like, it's really a direct, like, you know what, like, I don't attack just one guy. You know, if you watch my show, I'm sure you have, I can go from doing an hour on Pocky to an hour on Pocky, you know, to an hour on Rob, to an hour on Gunga Din. I could, I can go all over the board. The shitware only does shows on me. You know what I mean?
He's those are the ones that get views, you know, the ones he does on you. Like I said, he does other shows, but nobody watches those. Nobody cares about those shows. So and that's just, to me, like the appeal, like when I first started getting into this, the appeal was like both of you were on Howard. So like it was more interesting to hear Shuli talk about you than Carl, because like Carl,
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
never worked. I'm the one that used to put Shitwayer through on the phone. And as he said on one of his earlier podcasts, which is true, I used to coach him to tell him what would be funny to say to Howard.
do you remember any of the bits that you coached them on? Can we go back and find them?
No, because that's come on, it's 40 years ago at this point. No, 30 years ago. I mean, 35
I
years.
I know it was a long time ago.
But I would coach everybody. I would coach Sal too. Sal, I would go, all right, try this. Here's a good one for Bowie. I mean, and Sal would admit that because I knew what Howard's sense of humor was. So I would always I would always say, okay, do this. Don't do that, but do this. And Howard would, Howard would love this, and I constantly would do that.
Yeah, man.
Skill rules today. Gorilla said you don't have to. What? I don't know. Two nickels to rub together.
Top shelf liquor.
Top shelf liquor. Gungadin. Ring water.
Shout out to Grillo.
Peter Brennan, can you tell the chat that Alfred sue people every day? Listen, it is so funny because, put it this way, I sued Sharon Stone. I don't know if you remember that whole interview when, she had her fucking bodyguards beat the shit out of me.
So what happened? They dragged you in the alleyway and just held you up and punched you in the gut, or like what'd they do exactly?
No, I asked Sharon Stone, it's right after Basic Instinct, and I asked her, will there be any upcoming crotch scenes? And then she had a bodyguard who was like a horse cop, one of those cops that are on the horses.
Yep.
And he put 4 fingers in my mouth and dragged me out of the MTV Awards by my mouth. And then I pushed him twice, and then he fucking had a right cross to my face, and then he had 3 other bodyguards. And then I went down. They all jumped on me.
Damn, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, but I won that lawsuit.
Was it worth it? The 30 grand? Should you have got more for that, or was it worth it?
It was 30 again, and I needed the money at the time, so it was all right.
What'd you do with it? What'd you do with the money?
I think
Sharon Stone gave you for beating you up.
Yeah, no, I know. I think I might have used it for a car or for the house or something. Skill rules today. Thank you much. I stand with DoorDash. Good. Go stand with them. What the fuck? Oh, this is Dr. Steve.
Oh shit.
Baumrucker. Thanks a bunch. Stuttering John, what is midget talking about? Section 81749. I have no idea. Do you know what he's talking about, him?
No clue. I have no idea.
But I love what you just pointed out, though, and thank you, that Lady K literally could get to Stevie's in less than 10 minutes from his house.
Dude, I when I heard that, I was like, man, this just doesn't make sense. Like, if you wanted to get there, which they claimed they wanted to get there, you could have got there. You live 8 minutes away. And, they talk about, oh, well, he left early. He could have waited 5 more minutes, which, fair. But you could have been there 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, I live literally a mile away from him. So if I can get there in 8 minutes, he can get there in 8 minutes.
For sure.
Peter Brennan, Math, how bad was Zen's special? Better than Baby Fatso's?
I didn't see Chad, so I couldn't really tell you. I had to watch Chad.
Oh, it's horrible.
I gotta ride with my Ohio guys though. Chad's from Ohio, so I don't want to be too hard on him.
Hey, there's your buddies, Josh and Kim Johnson. Thanks for the $2. Cape Coral Police Department looking for you. Section 81749, false police report.
Oh, I guess that's what they're talking about then, right there.
So you don't have a channel anymore at all?
I'm on Rumble, but I don't know. I haven't been putting out this much,
Because you can't make much on Rumble, right? Or can you? Shitway claims he makes more on Rumble. This is his other problem. He screams about me striking him. Then he says he makes more when I strike him.
Thank you.
I mean, his lawsuit's going to be all over the place. I mean, because he's got. Well, I have all this tape of all his fucking, the, all the hypocrisies. I mean, he's so stupid.
I wish people would just stop suing each other and striking each other. Like, it's making the whole community kind of lame. You talking about what's going to kill the Dabbleverse, whether you leaving is going to kill. I don't think you leaving will, but all this suing and striking, that's what's going to kill it. Right?
Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, when I leave, I might it all be done, like striking, everything. I'm just going to be gone. I don't want to know about anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's coming soon. Oh, do you want to be on my last show?
When are you leaving?
I will announce it tomorrow.
All right, let me know if I'm around. I'll come on.
Yeah, I like you, brother, and I would love to hang with you, and have some beers. And when I do stand up, I'll let you see for yourself. I'm stuttering. Sorry. And if you see me live, I'll let you judge for yourself. Because if you see me live, I think you're gonna, change all the misconceptions when these people take me out of context and shit.
Come to the Funny Bone in Liberty, Ohio.
I will talk to my agent.
All
Mo
right.
Straight. Thanks for the 20 and Mexican pesos. That's not Menser. That's the guy that went to your house. No, this is Menser. How weird was it that I couldn't get, because of Twitter, I couldn't fucking get you to, I couldn't DM you. I was going crazy.
Well, you blocked me a while ago, so I don't know why you blocked me. I never knew if you knew who I was. Like, we used to have this conversation all the time. Like, do you think John knows who I am? Some people said that they thought you did. I was like, I didn't think you did. You played a couple of my videos on your show before, and I'm like, I don't think he knows who I am, though. But you blocked me for some reason. I don't remember why, but I don't know. I think it was because of that. But eventually, you figured out what to do. So,
but I had you unblocked. You know what it was? I had to put it on approve followers. When I did that, then I was able to check approve to you, and I think that's when, for some reason, it had to reset itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was telling me I was pending, so I think you had to just click a button on your end or whatever.
Tommy Dice, thanks for the $5. Mensa, you used to think Stuttering John was a piece of shit, but now that you hate shit where you're now friends with Stuttering John, makes you look disingenuous. Why can't people change their minds?
Oh, let me say something. First of all, I never said Stuttering John was a piece of shit ever in my life. People brought this up to me. They have been bringing it up to me, saying, "Oh, because like I said, people are mad at me because they feel like my videos were encouraging people to super chat you, and therefore you were making more money. So that's why some people were mad at me, and they were telling me like, you need to stop making these videos because we hate John, so we don't want him to make money." And I was telling them then, like, I don't hate John. I don't fucking know John. So like, how am I gonna hate somebody that I don't fucking know? I just think this shit is funny. Like that was it. Like, I think it was funny. I
guarantee. I guarantee. Why do you have M's? M's. I stutter on M's. I guarantee Mensar Math. When you meet me in Cincinnati or wherever I am in Ohio, when you hang out with me, just like OJ did, when you hang out with me and realize that I'm actually a really cool, nice guy, and I can tell you stories that you're not going to believe on Stern. Like, I mean, shit I haven't said on the air that you would find really fucking incredible.
I mean, but yeah, it was all about that. Like, I don't even know you to hate you. So like with Shuli, it kind of makes more sense because I don't know how well you knew Shuli before all of this, but like you guys, I know you kind of like missed each other at Stern, but like you kind of worked in the same place around the same time. There was some influence there, but like, I don't know, John. Like, why the fuck would I be? Why would I hate him? I don't hate him. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny. I watched him on Stern. And now I get to kind of interact with him in a way. It's funny. It's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what's so funny about that is that, well, first of all, I never worked in the same building that Shitway worked in because I wasn't at, I never worked at Sirius.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you work for the same show. I know you missed each other, but it was like around the same time. You interacted a little bit. You helped him on the phone. I think you
Yeah,
helped him at that blackjack thing, if I'm
yeah,
remembering correctly. So,
yeah. But that's the story of my life. I help all these guys, and then they end up fucking stabbing me in the back.
well,
I mean, Mensa, how many fucking knife wounds do you think I have in my back at this point?
I mean, listen, this life, I mean, and it's not, I mean, come on, nobody's perfect. I'm sure you're not perfect either. It
No, of
goes both
course
ways.
not. I make mistakes. Everybody does. That's why pencils have erasers.
There you go. That's right. Yeah, go ahead.
You didn't like Zen's stand-up set. If Zen wanted to pursue a career in comedy, what areas of improvement do you think he can work on based on what you saw from the set?
Being funny would be. He needs the setup and the punchline help, I think.
So he needs to learn to craft a joke and be funny.
Exactly. He needs to learn how to craft a joke. He needs to. What was up? Did you notice he wore a Shuli network hat during this special?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
what?
God.
I'm like, what is that? Like, did Shuli pay for it?
Maybe it's part of the deal. It's like, we'll put you behind the paywall if you wear the TSN hat, as if any of that matters. Fucking hacks.
Listen, he got 1,000 views since I talked about that special a year ago.
Yeah, I think you can't I think the bots don't work if it's behind a paywall. That has to be a public live stream.
Got it.
Go ahead, John.
No, but I was going to say, but I mean, it is amazing that how hypocritical Shitware is. He strikes Mensar Math, and what Mensar Math just said, not only did he strike that, which was what, like, he accuses Mensar Math of not talking over it. He did talk over it.
Yeah.
And then he strikes every other video on his channel to get his channel taken down, which he did.
He lies. He's recklessly full of shit. That time with Vince actually asked follow-up questions. So first he tried to lie, saying there's no commentary. Then when Vince was like, yes, there was, he was like, well, okay, then it was behind a, just keep moving the
It was behind my paywall.
Yeah. I wasn't here during that, and I only just recently learned that he struck you multiple times, and it is fascinating, the hypocrisy there. Like when that was happening, was he communicating with you like in DMs? Was there any like back and forth between you, or is he just kind of doing that behind the scenes and fucking with your channel?
No, like, first of all, I didn't even know I got struck. Like, it must have got struck like right as I was ending the stream, because I didn't even know that it happened. Like, I basically finished the stream. Yeah. And then I went back to, because I don't leave them up. I typically like archive them and take them down. Sure. I went to do that, and that's when I saw that it got struck, and I was like, what the hell? So I was like, it was kind of funny, but one strike can't take your channel down. So it was like, sure, all right, whatever. So they're gonna probably start talking shit about me. Cool, whatever. But then I started getting email after email after email. This one got struck. This one got struck. This one got struck. And it was like, oh, they're trying to take my channel down because I made fun of Zen special. So I wish I remembered how many got struck. Somebody in the comments said they don't believe me. Post a screenshot. I got the screenshot up. I could put the screenshot up because Vince, the lawyer, reached out to me after it happened. And he was asking me, he wanted to get a copy of the stream so he could see what it was. But when they struck it, YouTube deleted the stream. Like I couldn't get it. Like when I pulled it up, it was just, it told me how long it tells you how long the stream is, but like where the thumbnail is, it was just a blank image. If you try to click on it, it wouldn't go anywhere. So
no matter, like, essentially he struck you for that initial thing. And you remember for sure that they struck you again multiple times for like videos that don't even have that stand-up special, that you were just using clips.
Right. Yeah. The other videos didn't have anything to do with the special at all. They were, one of them for sure was a video when they went to Stevie's.
The Stevie's one. Yeah.
And then the other ones, I don't recall what they were.
I hope that marinates with everyone. When you listen to how sanctimonious that cocksucker has been, like, he struck him multiple times and just bullied him up the Dude,
fucking amazing.
And he acts like he's such a fucking phony piece of shit. And Menser, I relate with you because I had a similar experience with him where I didn't realize how much of a liar he was until he started talking about things I was involved in. And then it was just like, wait, I know he's lying. And it's like, that's when you see like, this guy's a fucking shameless fucking worm.
Yeah.
I mean, what a fucking hypocritical dirtbag.
He really is a piece of shit.
Menser multiple times.
Like, yeah, that's when you realize, like, oh,
Asshole.
like you can't believe anything he says because, like, now I know what the truth is about.
Yeah,
that.
no, I know. He's a fucking compulsive liar. Gina Levy, thanks a bucks. You ordered your own beer during the show. Dun. Yeah. If I do it, then I prepare myself. I have my wallet, and I'm all set to go. When that dummy does, what do you think? I'm going to bring my wallet and put it right next to me every fucking show? It's a pain in the ass sitting on your wallet. JS, I'm going to send you deliveries every single day from every delivery service to 1 million different debit cards until you have to move. Try to sue me. Well, now I have people who I pay to wait in front of my house. So I don't think I'm going to have a problem for a while. Gina Libby, thanks about cops looking for Stuttering John. False police report. Are you there, Mensa?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Letting you do your thing, man.
False police report. What's false? The guy wouldn't leave my fucking door.
So hold on, you filed a police report on the Uber driver or whatever? Is that what that 817 or whatever that number is that keeps coming up?
What do you mean?
You know how people keep talking about 8.1. I don't know what they're talking about. You asked me, did I know what that number meant? Is that a police report number or something?
Oh, no, I know. That was a super chat. I don't know what it means.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know either.
Jackie's cat Timmy, thanks for $3. Can you sing Help Me Rhonda? Help me Rhonda. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Do you?
No. I mean, it's like to hear you sing, man. Right? You should sing Only a Paper Room. Would you just sing that one?
Oh, yeah, it's only a papered room with the shitware and Lady K papering up the room so they could seem okay.
There you go. That's a hit.
Poor old Brisket, why don't you dye your hair anymore? I still glaze my hair. Although I've been told this girl I'm dating, she likes it a little darker. So I'm going to have to go with dark brown. Mike Fisher, 8301, thanks for the 99 cents. Wherever shall I spend it? Rattled Steve Grillo. Mensa is doing vagina wrinkle. What?
Vagina wrinkle. You don't know who that is? Vagina
No,
wrinkle? She's a chatter.
Yeah, I know who that is, yeah.
Yeah, he's saying I'm fucking vagina wrinkle. Vagina wrinkle lives in Ohio too, so.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to bring her. If you come back, I'm gonna try to bring her with me.
Oh, so it is. So she is a girl.
Yeah, she's a girl for sure. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would. Slobbering moron. Will Mensa testify for Stuttering John in the shitway lawsuit?
Hell no, I'm not testifying. No fucking way.
It's okay. I have this. Let's see. Don Tomasino, Sicily. Let's see. DJ Q55 is a Mississippi basketball coach. I don't know what that means. Do you?
No clue. Shout out to DJ Q though.
Reverend Rage, my man.
Rage.
Mensa is not only a Dabbler's Clipper, but the best one.
What up, Rage? That's my guy right there. I know you hate him, but that's my guy though.
No, I don't hate him.
Oh, you don't hate him. Okay, my bad. I get confused on who people hate.
Real Sarah Ganem, you have consent to show Dash's image and likeness. What? The fucking guy is on my doorbell cam. The fuck? He's on my property. Yeah, I think I do. Dustin Paisley, thanks for the $7. Did Vince really sue you for $12.5 million? Talk about power of attorney. Yes, he did. Did you know that one?
Yeah, that he sued you for $12.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, man. I remember you like looking out the window. So remember when you were at your mom's house,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You were looking out the window trying to see if the guy was going to come up and serve you. How did you get served? Did they come to your mom's house and
No,
get
I
you?
no, I dodged them.
Oh, you never did. You never got
I
served.
never got served.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that was, like, listen, it wasn't a fun time for me, but in retrospect, it is kind of funny at me dodging them.
That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. Look, you looking out the window and stuff, like, bro, that shit was funny. Real
I
quick,
have a friend who says that my road trip from LA to New York and New York to Florida was probably the funniest shit that ever happened in the Doubleverse.
dude, when you're pulling up to people's houses and shit, that shit was funny. You should have went to Shuli's house, bro. Shuli is not going to shoot you. I don't care what he says. He's not going to shoot you, bro. Shuli
But
is a little punk.
well, see, but people don't get, like, see, Baby Fatso always tries to copy me, and when he goes to like Mercer's, he doesn't do anything funny. With me, I'm in front of Fatty Patties with the fucking boom box over my head, like, say anything, and then I'm doing the whole goofy act. I mean, even Lady K told Vegas Beer Sales Jerry that shit was funny.
It was. I was waiting to see what was going to happen. Now, would you have really fought him if he would have came out though? Were you ready to really do that?
Oh, I'd throw down with anybody. I don't care. I mean, I don't have any fear, if that's what you're asking.
It's not about fear, but I mean, I don't know. We all getting older.
Oh no, but you don't understand. Like, I'm not normal when it comes to stuff like that. I'd be the same way. I'm like that 77-year-old who beat the shit out of fucking had a single wide.
Man, is that real? Is that a real story?
Yeah.
He really got beat up by a 77-year-old guy.
Yeah, do you want me to show it to you?
Pull it up. Yeah, pull it up.
All right.
Real
quick.
Bennington,
my man. Thanks for the $2. Zen's comedy doesn't even deserve to be on YouTube.
Put that shit on Pluto.
Yeah, hey, I'll show you.
Real quick, while you pulling that up, I just want to say shout out to Nasty Neil watching. What up, Nasty Neil? He said he wanted me to tell you hello. Are you still cool with him, or
no? He fucking stabbed me in the back a bunch of times.
Oh, y'all beefing now? Oh, come on, man.